Hello, Capricorn. Well, thank you for being here. So glad you can make it. I hope you're doing well. Capricorn, this is going to be your monthly money and finances read. So let's get into your messages, Capricorn. Now, Capricorn, I was tapping into your energy and shuffling for the overall energy around you and your money. You got omen. hmm We got to look into that because that means there are some forces that are at work concerning your money and finances. Whether they're good or not, let's find out. So let's see what the positive aspect is around your money and finances, Capricorn. Spirit, what is the positive aspect around Capricorn and their money and finances? What is the positive aspect around Capricorn and their money and finances? What is the positive aspect around Capricorn's money and finances? You have togetherness. That's a number 9. For me, that is the Hermit, loyalty, fellowship, bonding. Okay, this is what's the positive aspect with your money and finances. So this is you reflecting on your money and finances. This is you getting solutions to your money and finances through the loyalty, fellowship, and bond you have with others. Okay, this is your ability to get answers, and you're not alone. You are supported. The universe is supporting you too, Capricorn. So this is looking like a positive omen, if I should say so myself. And I do. So let's see what the negative aspect is around your money and finances. Spirit, what is the negative aspect for Capricorn around their money and finances? What is the negative aspect going on for Capricorn with the money and finances? What is the negative aspect for Capricorns with money and finances for the month of October 2020, please? Thank you. Deliverance. Oh yeah, look at that. So this is your negative aspect with money. You're having trouble getting relief, being able to get money delivered to you, being able to move past some sort of stormy time, some difficulties here, being able to see the way forward. It may be a problem. There's some uncertainty here. Yeah, there's some uncertainty, uneasiness here. You may even have some doubt, Capricorn. But there's something you could be feeling a little stuck about money, or that you're not seeing clearly, or that there is some stuff brewing or going on around you, external factors perhaps affecting your money situation, or there are a lot of factors involved that there's difficulties experiencing deliverance from your financial issues or financial woes, or being able to see more success and progress with your money goals here. There could be problems with money coming to you, or you being able to get your hands on some money or some support with that. But you want to be free of something, or you're having a hard time because you haven't been able to free yourself from something connected to your money and finances. This could also have to do with work. So let's see what messages come through for you. Spirit, what do Capricorns need to know about their money and finances, please? What do Capricorns need to know about their money and finances? What's going on for Libras? Ooh, you might be dealing with a Libra. There's a need for balance. I just said Libra. So there may be some sort of scale involved. Issues of fairness or making the right decision. You do have the Eight of Cups in reverse, so there's something you're not able to move on from, or something you need to move on from. Either way is unfulfilling. Okay, some of you, Capricorn, you may be unwilling to abandon something, or you're not able to abandon something that you want to walk away from. I feel more that there's something you can't walk away from and you want to be delivered from, as it has to do with your money or even with work. Some of you may be concerned about, something's not looking too good, or you may be feeling like this could be bad. Concerning money, or it affecting your money in a way that you see as negative. What do Capricorns need to know about their money and finances, please? Thank you, thank you, thank you. Yeah. Something isn't serving you, or that's just how you feel about it. Hold on, a card fell. Let me get it. Page of Pentacles in reverse. So there may be something you're not able to do. There may be troubles with trying to come up with a new plan. Page of Pentacles is that messages, or you may be having trouble trying to discover what to do or how to work on this. Or something is impractical in its approach, or the way it's being presented, or how you are going about something, or the way you're looking at it, or what you're doing. For some of you, the Page of Pentacles in reverse is you feeling like you're not being rewarded. You're not gaining in the situation. With the Tower underneath, there's some sort of uncomfortable shakeup. Some of you may be experiencing a loss of money connected to child care needs. Okay, so there's a lot of worry going on here. There could be some irresponsibility. Something may not be reasonable to you concerning money or work, or with the way something is being handled or done. Or there's issues with getting news that allows you to receive some reprieve here. Okay, messages for Capricorn about their money and finances. Also, with that Page of Pentacles reverse, you could be experiencing some sort of blockage with being able to come up with a new creative way with this concerning money. So let's see. At the bottom, you got the King of Swords. This is your overall energy and focus here. With the King of Swords here, you're calculating something. There may be something you're looking to execute. around a plan that's delayed, or a problem with a plan, or a problem with a choice, or what to act upon in terms of an option here. You could be dealing with authority, and you may not approve of the plan, or it derails your plans in some way, or someone's derailing your plans. Maybe you are derailing your own plan, but you're trying to put something back on track as it has to do with money and with your plans with money. You may be focusing on some sort of intervention. You could be experiencing some delays. You are trying to rationalize the situation and keep a clear head. You're looking to be smart about this and logical. You may be looking to see what you can cut out too, because you are looking for deliverance being the issue. You have the Seven of Swords. It's in reverse. Thank you, Spirit. You have the Lovers is in reverse. Oof, okay. You have the Knight of Pentacles, but it's in reverse. A lot of reversals here, Capricorn. Your attitude towards your money is the Five of Pentacles reverse. Okay, I like that. Your worry with money is the Three of Cups. Your challenge with money is the Ten of Cups in reverse. Your likely outcome is the Two of Cups in reverse. Wow. Okay. So you also may be focusing on needing to make a final decision. You may be trying to come up with an excellent strategy, or you may be looking to present an argument here. But you're looking to be intelligent here. You're looking to detach from your emotions around this situation. You're looking to come up with a plan that allows you to reach the results that you want to see here. Because your attitude about your money and finances here is you are focusing on replenishing your money and finances, rebuilding, recovering, moving away from any negative changes around your money or with work, and figuring out how to come at that. So you're looking to be very logical. You're looking to calculate the situation. You're looking to strategize. You're looking to see what you can execute, because you intend to recover, to rebuild, to change whatever the negative aspect is that's happening here, so that you can be delivered from the situation. Or have some sort of relief here. Now, you do have the Seven of Swords. Now, the Seven of Swords does talk about, with money, that there can be issues with something being taken from you, or you being taken advantage. This can also be some sort of loss of money. This could be around deception, but within reverse, you're not able to escape something connected to money or with work. You're not able to escape this. You're having trouble trying to strategize this, or you don't see the way to take advantage in the situation, or the way to be delivered by this. You are trying to come up with a solution here. There's problems with the strategy, perhaps, because on that Seven of Swords in reverse, you have the King of Pentacles. So you're having trouble escaping something, coming up with a strategy with something that you're trying to manage, or that you want to have success in securing, or you want to have success in creating. The King of Pentacles is the manager. The King of Pentacles, this also could be around some calculated risk here. You wanting to have that level of security and stability that allows you to feel successful and abundant, and that everything's taken care of and managed. You don't see the way out to getting that security and stability that you want. You haven't come up with the plan. You don't know how to take advantage of the situation, and perhaps you feel taken advantage of in a situation that you're struggling to manage, or there's an inability to manage because of someone else. This could be being set in ways. Also on that Seven of Swords in reverse, you have the Four of Swords. So you've been trying to contemplate and meditate on this and really try to figure this out, because you want to get to a place where you feel secure and stable with your money and finances, or improving it. So be careful about calculated risks you may be taking. Be careful. You want to make sure that you're really planning for this and really being practical and reasonable here. Be careful of any stubborn energy or inflexibility that may be coming up for you or with someone you may be involved with or dealing with, because you do have the Lovers is in reverse. You could be dealing with a Gemini. So with the Lovers in reverse, there may be a poor decision around money. There may be the inability to come into agreement regarding a money matter. There may be a lack of commitment or an ending of a commitment here. There may be problems making a head over the heart decision. For some of you, something's going on around your money and finances where it's not allowing you to be authentic. You're having difficulties being yourself about this, feeling like you're, comfortable in your own skin. Because the King of Wands is here. So this may be something you want to come out of, or you no longer want to be in a contract with, or you're trying to see how to come out of a contract with, or there's something no longer working around an actual connection or a relationship or a contract. There's something going on here where you're trying to reach your goals, or you're looking to see, you're having trouble trying to take control here. But there's a problem with reaching your goal due to a problem with the decision, not making the right decision, a problem with agreement. For some of you, this could be some sort of a falling out between you and someone significant. You have the Knight of Pentacles here. For some of you, you're not able to get that contract, or you are you're wanting that contract and you're trying to figure out how to achieve it. It's just something you want here. But with the Lover's energy there's a lack of adaptability here. There's a lack of harmony with what it is you want to achieve or with your goals around money, or with the way possibly that you are asserting yourself, but if someone is asserting themselves with you. There's some sort of issue with your ambition and your ability to achieve it. Now, in the future, you do have this Knight of Pentacles in reverse. Something is coming to a stop, or something is not moving at all. Something's not getting done. For some of you, there's a lack of help or no help. With the Knight of Pentacles in reverse, there may be a lack of being resourceful, being reliable, being reasonable, being practical, being focused, being determined. You could be dealing with, again, someone being stubborn, or this could be you being stubborn. You may be having problems with the ability to come up with a method or a system. With that Knight of Pentacles in reverse. But this is having issues with being able to get the help that you need. That deliverance that you're looking for. Because with that Knight of Pentacles, you do have the Nine of Cups. So there's something that you want satisfaction with, or wish fulfillment with. You want to attract to yourself. This may even be something that you want to be brought to an end, be brought to a stop, in order for you to have satisfaction concerning money, because that will help you. And so your attitude is the Five of Pentacles. You're focusing on how to recover, how to rebuild, how to replenish, how to deal with the negative change you're actually dealing with concerning your money or with work that you're experiencing. Looking at how to recover, focusing on how to change it or adapt to it. What are the feelings connected to the Five of Pentacles reverse? That is Capricorn's energy, about Capricorn's attitude about their money and finances. Loving, romantic, passionate, intimate. Okay, that's on the Five of Pentacles. So this is you just focusing on how to nurture this. I do feel with loving here, you do have somebody that can support you, or that you are able to be a support to. With what you feel or needs to happen or be done here, or even put a stop to, or get help with. I do feel you definitely are trying to sever something, trying to cut ties with something here. You're worried about the Three of Cups. So let's look a little more closely at the Three of Cups as your worry. What is the worry of the Three of Cups? Capricorn. Spirit, what is the worry of the Three of Cups for Capricorn? What is Capricorn worried about with this Three of Cups? You may be worried about getting harmony, worried about getting cooperation, worried about getting success, worried about being able to come together to deal with what needs to happen around money. Worried about, who you can network or, come together with. Thank you. Yeah, you're worried about your commitments. You're worried about how things may not be going by tradition, having to have to think outside the box in order to try to have harmony, to have things come together. You could also be dealing with the Taurus. You're worried about your stability. You're worried about perhaps who you can trust or rely on. You're worried about the rules or the order of things. You're worried about a system. You're worried about your family. And that you're worried about whether or not your family can be supported. That is, can everybody be supported? Or can you receive as much support as you can, as it has to do with family and money? Your challenge is the Ten of Cups. So the challenge is being able to have fulfillment, satisfaction, being able to make sure that everything that needs to happen and be done for family can happen through your financial means here, to feel comfortable financially. To get satisfaction here with what you want to have harmony, or what you want commitment with, or what you want to be able to nurture and recover from, or build, or rebuild, or change. You're definitely looking to move away from your adversities and be delivered here. And you may be looking to see who you can rely on, or there's a need to see who you can rely on to support you. I feel like this is a mixed bag for you. You know, there's the good and the not so good that's happening here, and you're trying to find a way to turn things around or adapt to it. But you are looking to be capable here. You could also be dealing with things changing with work, and worried about how to prioritize things with work and with home and family, because things may be topsy-turvy or overwhelming, difficult, or you're trying to weather those things and get through it and create some measure of harmony, stability. Your likely outcome, though, is you do have the Two of Cups, and it's in reverse. For some of you, this is around a relationship where there's a relationship that's not working. You want deliverance from a relationship that you're in, because you're making a decision that you need to leave, or you're making a decision that, as it has to do with your money being connected to someone else, you want out. Some of you, you want someone in. But with the Two of Cups in reverse, this here is you having some emotional imbalance towards your money and finances, even to do with work. This Two of Cups in reverse is not able to, there's a problem in a relationship. There's a change in a relationship, a change in an agreement. You're not able to see eye to eye or get on the same page, as it has to do with money or with work. There's a lack of harmony, a lack of agreement. For some of you, this is you coming out of what it is you wanted to be delivered from. Because of the Eight of Swords, you figure this out. You get out of your head. You no longer are trapped by your situation. You find a way to liberate yourself, for some of you, with this Eight of Swords in reverse. Or you get rid of the interference or whatever the issue is here, so that you can come out of this situation. For some of you, you're having trouble coming out of an agreement, or changing agreement, or changing a relationship or connection or partnership. And have freedom. Be delivered, if you will. So with the Two of Cups here as duality, for some of you, this is you experiencing deliverance. For others of you, there's a need to get out of your head. There's a need to not see yourself as powerless which I don't think you do. You do have the Five of Pentacles in reverse. Or there's a need for you to liberate yourself from a situation that's not serving you in a connection or agreement, whether there's a change in it or it just no longer works for you. Some of you are delivered from this and some of you are not. And so with what it is that you want to change or experience, that you're experiencing change with, in an agreement, in a situation, in a connection, for some of you, this is you experiencing some sort of loss financially. For others of you, this is you seeing how you can change this. With death here. Whatever you're trying to do, no matter what side of this you are on, Capricorn, you are looking to let something go or someone go. You want release here. Because this is not working for you emotionally. And this is not working for you financially. And this is you coming out of something and getting that deliverance. And for some of you, you will still be struggling with achieving that. But turn to others for support. Let's see what some additional guidance is here for you. What is some guidance for Capricorns about their money and finances? For some of you, you may be worried about being able to get a loan, worried about getting information, worried about getting the agreement. Some of you are worried about getting an agreement that will give you deliverance with your money and finances situation or with work. Some of you are worried about the changes that are happening that are impacting your money and finances and family. But there's definitely some stress here. But there is the intent to adapt, to change, to recover, to replenish. And so that's good. Thank you, Spirit. You have the Eight of Cups, contemplation. So I do feel like there's a need for you to focus on how to move on from something. But I also feel like, Capricorn, that you may be too focused on something. And that may be causing you unfulfillment as well. You could be obsessing over something. But with this being your guidance, this is about, there's a need for deep contemplation. This is the Eight of Cups. And really figuring out what's unfulfilling and not serving you. And looking at what you may need to let go of and release. You may have too many responsibilities. And there's a need for you to move on. You might need to abandon something or let something go. But something needs to be done here. So that you can get some emotional satisfaction. some emotional fulfillment with this situation. Experience the recovery, the replenishment that you're after. Your finances may have been depleted. And you just, whatever this is for you about your money and finances, you just want to put it behind you. It's almost like this is just some sort of phase. And so with Omen, there are forces that may not be in your control, that there's a need for you to just get as much support as you can until you can be delivered from this. But I do see you maintaining or coming to a place or having the headspace of being logical here and doing all you can to strategize and be your own source of intervention and make important decisions here. Some additional guidance here for you. What's additional guidance for Capricorn? For Capricorn's money and finances. You might need to take a step back and take a break. Let's see how you can come to some sort of truce. Or there may be a need to, there's a lot of, there may be things you aren't considering. There may be a need to have more consideration towards this, or see if you can get some consideration, more consideration on this that can be more favorable for you while this is happening. You do have positivity, faith, and optimism. Thank you, Spirit. You open the doorway to positive experiences and opportunities with your positive expectations and energy. Do not allow negative energy or temporary setbacks to interfere with the path that you are on. Keep the faith and keep going. Okay? So be authentic and true to yourself, but also there may be a need to speak or stand in your truth as well. There's definitely a need for you to remain positive, to come out of any unfulfilling emotions you're experiencing around this with money or with work, and to remain positive, because there are other forces at play here concerning you, Capricorn. And your ability to be delivered through this is your ability to just figure out how to adapt, how you can change, how you can rebuild, how you can improve while things are the way that they are, and how you can be supported with that and make the best possible decisions that you can. And there may be some contracts or agreements you may need to break or come out of in order to achieve your goals, or there may be a need to revisit it. But because this Two of Cups and Death and the Eight of Swords reversed, this is you focusing on getting that deliverance. Some of you getting it, some of you having trouble trying to achieve that. I hope these messages help. Like, share, and subscribe to my channel. Thank you so much for watching. Bye, Capricorn.